Good morning. So we made it to Epcot. I don't even know the name of it anymore. Oh, so it's just about 10, is it 10? 10 a.m. and we are here at Epcot and we are kicking off the day. Not sure what we're doing actually first, but we did get a single attraction selection for Remy's and that's the one we purchased. And then we got our first Genie Plus for Test Track, but that's not till noon. I think Remy's is at 11 something, so we have a little bit of time to kill. We might try and find some coffee or a pastry or a snack and for breakfast, and then I don't know, we might head towards the front and hit Soarin real quick because it's not gonna have a long line. Or if we walk past Frozen and the line isn't too long yet, we might jump in line there. So we're just kind of winging it this morning. This is a little bit more relaxed trip since we don't have the kids. Logan and I can be a little bit more flexible and not have to manage their expectations as much. So I highly suggest though, if you are bringing, your family or your kids, you do kind of have a loose plan of what your day is going to look like. If nothing else, like the first ride, you want to ride and take into consideration everything everybody wants to do. So if we had the kids today, we probably would have been here a lot earlier. We definitely would not have missed early entry. And my advice to you is leave a half an hour to an hour earlier than you think you need to, because you're gonna have to wait. I mean, everybody else is heading to the parks too from the resort. So we waited in the Skyliner line at Pop Century for about, 20 minutes? 20 minutes this morning, and then we had to wait again at the hub at Caribbean Beach. So just keep that in mind, that you have to account for travel time, because you will have to wait. And if we had the kids, we would probably rope dropped Frozen, so we didn't have to buy both of those, and we would have purchased Remy's and then probably still done our first Genie Plus for Test Track, because that one goes down a lot during the day. So any of the rides that go down, that go down during the day, I would recommend trying to get those early. So anyway, that's kind of my good morning to you, and we will check in here after a little bit. Okay, so we found our coffee. I love a latte, hot coffee. I'm normally a fan of that. But the girl said accidentally made an extra one of these iced cinnamon swirl things. It has like, whatever that cereal's called. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I think. Is that what it's called? On the top. So that's their specialty drink right now at Joffrey's. So I have to give it a try. Oh, that's really good. Actually, it's not nearly as sweet as I thought it would be. So if you like iced coffee, I would highly recommend that one. But I got my caramel latte, and that's, I know, delicious too. So either one's a good choice.
To play as we go, we sing and we samba, we shout. What means I caramba? Oh yes, I don't know.
Okay, so we were able to hit Frozen. It only had a 45-minute wait. I think now that Remy's Ratatouille has a standby line, that helps take some of the heat off of Frozen. So just a heads up on Frozen, you can get wet. I know that seems unlikely, especially for like a boat ride that doesn't really have a height requirement, but if you're sitting forward or a row and you're on the edge, just beware, you can get a little bit wet. So, and then we just stopped in the Mexican pavilion because we were walking by and we did the 3 Caballeros. Again, slow boat ride, you won't get wet on that one. I don't know, you could probably skip that if you know, unless you're just waiting to eat or have a little bit of time to kill. It was only a 5-minute wait, we walked right on. So it was fun to do and see. We had never done that before. But if you have little kids and need something to do while other people in your group are riding a different ride, you know, it does pass the time, and you get to see Donald Duck and his 2 companions singing. So anyway, I think now we're gonna head towards the front of the park. It is 10:56, so hopefully we'll hit Soarin and then maybe Living with the Land, and maybe by then it'll be time for a test track, I think, or Remy's. Remy's is first. We had that at 11:55. So anyway, we will check in again after that. Okay, so we just got off Soarin. I love that ride. We just rode standby. It was only like 20 or 30 minutes. Do you think it took that whole time? Probably. But it wasn't too bad. There were a lot of people going in the lightning lane like right when we walked up, so I think that's probably what made the line a little bit longer. But now it's just about time for our lightning lane for Remy. So we are headed back to the France Pavilion. And then after that, we have our lightning lane for test track, so we're gonna be booking it back and forth a little bit, but that's okay. We'll get our steps in. And then after that, I think we're gonna try and get some food, some of the Festival of the Arts snack booths. I think probably should be opening, and yeah, we're gonna give some of the eats a try.
Pour le dîner.
Yes, but what to prepare? Hein? Pour le repas idéal? Coq au vin? Non. A simple omelet? Too simple.
Voilà.
Mais oui, that's it! Poussez-vous de là! Hey guys! The food is for them, not you! Ew! Everything must be perfect! Et où est en salle? Edwin, what are you doing? Illegal?
Okay, so we just got off Remy's and we stopped for a quick bite at the France Pavilion. We got the warm brie and a bread bowl and the croissant and then a chocolate molten cake. So I also got a glass of the sparkling rosé. So we'll see how it is. Okay, so update on the food. I thought the brie and the bread bowl was really good. It didn't have a super strong flavor, so if you don't like that, kind of that tang that brie sometimes has, I think you'll be okay if you get that. The croissant was good. It was filled with some kind of like cream sauce, right?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. It was a good little snack to hold us over. The chocolate cake was a little bit underwhelming. It was molten inside. It could have been a little more gooey, but I don't know. It was just okay. I mean, like, I'm not mad at it, but also, I don't know. We've got a lot of things to eat today, so I don't know if I would have gotten that if I would have known what it tasted like before, but it was fine. And then the rosé was good. It was fine. It wasn't too sweet, so just how I like it. And now we are headed for our lightning lane at Test Track.
Commencing sim car off-road and extreme weather situations. Capability test results displayed and verified.
Now let's see how your vehicles compare when it comes to their efficiency.
Scanning sim car for optimal eco efficiency. Gated eco scan for aerodynamic efficiency. Automated crash avoidance technology disengaged.
Here comes the final test.
Energizing for power test.
Okay, so we just rode test track. You can still hear it in the background here. And then we stopped at the donut box and we got, what is this? The inside out donut? So we're gonna give that a try. Okay. Yeah, it is good. It is really sweet and it actually does have like the actual Bavarian cream under the frosting, so yeah, it's pretty good. I don't know if I'd order it again. It's not my favorite thing, but it's not terrible. So okay, so we just stopped at the deconstructed dish and we got the deconstructed French onion soup. So it's like a ravioli filled with the broth and like the soup. So I'm imagining when we poke that, it'll come open and then got a little crouton underneath and then the cheese is here on top. And then this is the deconstructed BLT and it's pork belly. You get a poached egg. This is some kind of bread, right? And then like a tomatoey jam, a brioche bread and a tomato jam. Yeah, so yeah, looks good. We're gonna give it a try. Okay, let's first try the flavor's really good on that. I would recommend this. I think it's quite tasty. So the only thing I think I'm missing on that French onion soup is like the melty cheese. It does come with like the cheese crisp or whatever, but I like the melty cheese with French onion soup. So that'd be the only thing I'd say, but still, I'd still recommend getting it. The flavor is really good. Okay, so I'm gonna take a bite. I got a bite here. Can you see my bite? I cut a little piece of the bread. I have the tomato jam, whatever this is. Part of the egg yolk and the pork belly. Yes, it's really good. Really good flavor. The pork belly has great flavor. I was expecting a little bit more of a traditional BLT, but I really enjoyed this. I think it's really good. So for the Festival of the Arts, they also have a little passport, just like they did for the Festival of the Holidays. If you saw our Epcot vlog for when we were here for the Festival of the Holidays, we did the cookie stroll. But the passport here just tells like what each of the little kiosks has, like what all they're offering. So that's kind of cool. And then in the back here, instead of the cookie stroll, we are going to do the wonderful walk of colorful cuisine. So if we get one of each of these items at these 6 kiosks, then we can go back to Deco Delights and get our culinary treat. So now we were just here at the deconstructed dish and we did not get the deconstructed key lime pie because we're just not really craving something sweet right now. But the guy did tell us if we would rather have like 2 of the blood orange beef braised beet carpaccio, then we can get 2 stamps if we buy 2 of those at the next booth. Or if we just, you know, if we wanted 2 of something else like the scallops, that's probably maybe what we'll do. Get 2 orders of the scallops, and then we can get 2 stamps over here instead of doing the key lime pie. So if there's something that you can't have on this list, or there's something that you think you won't like, you can kind of mix and match these items here. But it does have to be an item from this list, but you can just purchase 2 of something and not 1 of something if you don't want that item. So anyway, we're gonna keep moving along and try and get through our little walk of colorful cuisine today. Okay, so we stopped and got the empanada. It had chorizo and potato, had some good sauces on the top. There was a little bit of heat, but Disney isn't known for having really spicy food, so it really wasn't too spicy, but there was a little bit of heat, which was nice, and it was tasty. Now we're getting really full, and we've only eaten at like half the booths that we wanted to try today, so we'll see how that goes. But we're gonna take a little break. We're gonna go hit Living with the Land and Soarin, because we have Genie Plus selections for those. So yeah, and then maybe we'll get some more treats after that. Okay, hello. Guys, I mean, I don't really know how to say this, except we've just had a very traumatic experience. We did not ride Mission Space when we were here in December, and I don't remember ever riding it before, but never again. Never again. I mean, there are warnings that if you get motion sick, or if you get like claustrophobic or get scared in dark and closed spaces, don't ride it. But I don't know. And we just did the green side, so there's 2 sides. You can do the orange and the green, and the orange is supposed to be more intense. So I mean, the green side, motion sick wise, I do get kind of motion sick, and I was fine. It was more the claustrophobia aspect of it, and they put us in there, and then there was like I guess a malfunction, and it felt like we were in there for a very long time before it started. Like, I don't know, 5 minutes, more than 5 minutes, I don't know. It felt like a really long time, but I was freaking out just a little bit. So, and then you have like the over the shoulder like roller coaster harness that comes down, and then your controls like close up towards you, so it's really close to you. And I don't know, guys, I would advise you to proceed with caution if you think you want to ride Mission Space. I am so glad we did not have the kids with us, because I for sure think they would have been very upset, probably crying hysterically when we were in there for several minutes before it started. And like, there was no way to get out. Like, they closed the entire, you're like in a capsule, and there's no way to get out. There's no button to push. We were banging on the door. There was no way out. So I don't know, proceed with caution. And like I said, they were having issues, so I think if it would have started right away, I would have been fine, but it was just kind of not okay. So anyway, proceed with caution at Mission Space.
Ooh, this one might be a little strong. This one kind of smells like another little kind of tequila.
It's the IPA. Yeah, that looks good. Little pieces of apple, bacon, cheese.
That beer's actually pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah.
The can is cool. I like that. You can actually, well, it's just plastic, I think. But you could wash that out and take it home. And then the beer. It's the IPA.
That's pretty good.
Okay, we just stopped at the American Pavilion and we got the pan-seared scallops and a beef Wellington. And we got a beer flight, which a white ale, an amber ale, and a yacht rock brown ale. So, let's see what we think. Okay, let's try this scallop here. It's good, it's buttery. It could be a little warmer, but it has good flavor, so I do like that. And I've got a bite of the beef Wellington here. It's pretty good. Really good flavor, actually. I like it.
Yeah, feels kitchen worthy.
Not quite the same. Out of the beers, I think I like the amber ale the best. The wheat is good, or the white ale is good, and then the brown ale is good too. This one's just kind of middle of the road, so probably my favorite. Oh, tastes good. Okay, so we just tasted the Prince Edward Island mussels. I think that's what PEI stands for. Someone correct me in the comments if I'm wrong on that, but I think that's what it means. They were really good. Actually, I think that's my favorite thing from the whole Festival of the Arts. It was a good portion size, and they were hot, and they were tasty, and it really hit the spot. We also did a wine flight here, which it was okay. I mean, the wines were just okay. You don't get a very big pour of any of them, but you do, I mean, the value is okay because it's only $6.50. So I think this was my favorite booth at the festival. I did really like the scallops too, and the beef Wellington at the American Pavilion Festival booth that they have set up too. But anyway, this was one of my favorites, so I'm glad we hit it before we left for the night. I think we might try and hit Les Halles in the France Pavilion. It's kind of on our way out, so we'll see if we can catch up with you there for some dessert. Okay, we completed our sixth thing. We got our treat. He made a cookie. So you get one of the artist, out dropped it. One of the artist palette cookies, which I think you can buy these too, but it's fun to complete the challenge and get it for free. And then we also got, he made a smoothie thing. What is it? Like cranberry, raspberry smoothie thing, which it's really good. It really does. Yeah, it's a little bit tart. It's sweet too, but it's good. And then here at the Deco Delights, we also got the Neapolitan Beer Flight, which comes with a milk stout, which I really enjoy. I like dark beers though. The porter is probably my favorite. That's the middle one. Yeah, it's just so smooth. It is so smooth. And then I think this was a strawberry something, right? Ale, maybe nitro ale. Does that say what it is? one. So that was the Three Daughters Brewing Strawberry Blonde Nitro. So it's pretty good too. But the Vanilla Porter, 81 Bay Brewing out of Tampa. I'll have to remember that because I think we're going to Tampa the end of April. So Tampa, Florida, Vanilla Porter out of 81 Bay Brewing Co. That one's my favorite, but I really do like the Milk Stout too. And it's a local beer out of Florida as well. So that is the completion of our colorful walk, colorful cuisine walk here at Epcot today. I hope you guys enjoyed following along with us. We still are probably going to stop in France at the Leal Bakery. So that'll probably be the last thing we show tonight. We might walk up the boardwalk. I don't know what time it is. It's 6:48, so it's still early, but we have a big day tomorrow at Universal and we have to get up early. So Universal is not something that we have done recently or showed on any of our vlogs. Logan and I, neither one, right, have been there in a while. Yeah, when KU won the Orange Bowl was the last time we've been there. So that was before Harry Potter World. That was before all of that stuff. So we'll be sure and try to get as much footage tomorrow as we can, but we don't know that those parks as well. So it might be just a little bit more challenging, but we'll do the best we can. So yeah, we'll catch you for dessert. Okay guys, we made it back from Epcot. We ended up walking the boardwalk and it was kind of cool to see. It was about a mile around, would you say?
Or longer.
I had my watch going. I think it was about a mile around. So we left Epcot and we walked around the boardwalk. The beach club and the yacht club are really close to Epcot there. So I feel like that's a great option if you're planning on staying there or spending a lot of time at Epcot. I think that would be a great place to stay. The boardwalk was fun to walk around. Before we left Epcot, we ended up stopping at Le Hall, the bakery there. And we got a creme brulee and a macaroon. So we're gonna eat those here. This is my NyQuil, just because I need to sleep. Because we have Universal tomorrow and we have to be up early to Uber over there and to get into the park. So, do you want to try the dessert? That's the creme brulee. Really good.
That's good.
Really good.
Yeah.
I gotta try. Okay. So Le Hall is known for having like the best pastries ever and the best desserts. So I highly recommend this. This is really good. The creme brulee is really good. Haven't tried the macaroon yet, but it looks like it's gonna be delightful as well. Okay, and the macaroon, this is a raspberry lime. Also really good. The raspberry, the actual raspberries, like the fruit, they're really, really fresh. It's tart, it's sweet, it's everything you hope it will be and more. I definitely would recommend this. Go to Lake Hall. Anything you get there, I heard, is delicious. They also have savory things, like I think they had like a ham and cheese croissant, and they had quiches. You can actually get a whole baguette there, so definitely stop by there. The prices are reasonable. The line will be long. People know about this place, but also it does move fairly quickly, so definitely recommend Lake Hall. Okay, it's been another great day at Disney World, and we really enjoyed our day at Epcot today. Like I said, tomorrow we're headed over to Universal. We'll do our best to capture as much as we can of those two parks. Universal Studios Orlando and Islands of Adventure are the two parks there. So, and the big draw over there is the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, where they have Diagon Alley and the Hogsmeade side. So we're definitely going to try and get as much as we can of that accomplished in this one day that we have there. We do have Express Pass, so I'm hoping that we'll be able to get through the lines quickly and we'll be able to move through more attractions more quickly that way. So looking forward to that. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like this video, and we will see you tomorrow for Universal Studios. Good night.